What's good, everybody? Sean Sholove Rosenberg in the building. Back at you with another video. Well, all I gotta say is they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Man, last night was a historical night. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the Grammys. The Grammys was aired last night. And all I gotta say is this guy right here just completely dominated, that whole award show. Kendrick Lamar makes history in one single night. Kendrick Lamar has won 5 awards off of one song. And y'all know what song I'm talking about. I just sung it just a few seconds ago. They Not Like Us has won 5 Grammys. The first being for the best rap performance, best rap song, best rap music video. That's 3 in the rap category. But this is where he really took over. And that was the general fields category. Kendrick Lamar has won Not Like Us for record of the year. And he also won with a clean sweep. That was the 4th award. The 5th award, he won with a clean sweep with Song of the Year. So he won Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, Best Music Video, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. Kendrick Lamar took over. He took over. And like I said, he dominated like it was nothing to him. And the craziest part, when it was announced that he won for record and song of the year, you can hear the crowd singing it. There was even videos of Beyoncé and her daughter Blue Ivy was even dancing and singing to the song as well. Well, Blue Ivy was singing, Beyoncé was dancing. There was even videos of Taylor Swift. She was there. She was dancing too. You can see Dr. Dre was there. Dr. Dre was happy. He was proud of Kendrick Lamar. And also, Dr. Dre, a while ago, he did a conversation with Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart asked Dr. Dre, who's your favorite artist currently out right now? And he said Kendrick Lamar. And he also said that Kendrick Lamar is a forever artist. And I couldn't agree with even more. That's everything that just said right there. Kendrick Lamar is indeed a forever artist. But before we get to the video, I also want to send congratulations to Beyoncé as well. Beyoncé has won 3 awards last night. She won for best duo/group performance for her song Two Most Wanted with Miley Cyrus. She also won best country album with Cowboy Carter. And this is one award that has been alluded to Beyonce's career in her resume of achievements. She finally wins Album of the Year with Cowboy Carter. So I want to send my congratulations to her. She well deserved and everything, because I remember last year, Jay-Z, last year's Grammy, Jay-Z was kind of upset at the fact that that his wife Beyonce kept getting snubbed at the Album of the Year category, but finally, well deserved. Well deserved for Beyonce. So congratulations to her. And by the way, I definitely enjoyed the Cowboy Carter album. And, you know, my favorite tracks off the album is, of course, you obviously Texas Hold'em. That's my number one favorite track. I don't know why, but it's just such a vibe to it, and it has replay value that I can listen to over and over again. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. You know, send my congratulations to her. Also, congratulations to all the winners of at the Grammys, especially Doechii. Congratulations to her. She won album of the year for her. I wouldn't say it's more of a mixtape than an album, but she has won best rap album of with the Alligator Bites. I actually got a chance to listen to it finally, and it was a very unique album. It reminds me. It's giving that Kendrick Lamar feeling when you drop something unique and different. Like, it wasn't just like regular. It wasn't like the trending, like, you know, music that you would hear in the club. It was so experimental. It had like alternative R&B, alternative hip hop, and a little bit of that hip hop trap music in it too, which I enjoy. So shout out to her. She won that. And like I said, shout out to the winners of the at the Grammys. You know, I want to pay my respect, but anyways, I'm just talking about. All right. So shout out to I think RapAHolicz. He dropped the video. Kendrick Lamar makes history. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright, Lawbreeze and Gentlegrams, the Grammy for Best Rap Song goes to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. The Grammy for Best...
Lawbreeze. They kill me with that Lawbreeze. Hey. And actually, that should be his new name. Lawbreeze Karen Graham. That's his new name. He's no longer Aubrey Drake Graham. It's Lawbreeze Karen Graham. That's his new name. Let's get back to the video.
Best Rap Performance goes to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. The Grammy for Best Music Video goes to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. And the Grammy for Record of the Year should go to Drake Family Matters because he fulfilled a prophecy with that song. The one thing he said throughout the entire beef that actually aged well was...
Scratch that.
And Drake is probably in some lavish Airbnb in Australia right now, cooped up, snuggling with Baka under a blanket, tears rushing down his face as he realized that the biggest diss track in history, which has had the entire world chanting that Drake is a certified OVHO PDF file, striking A minors, a song that broke all of Drake's streaming records, a song that is about to get played on the Super Bowl stage in front of hundreds of millions of people, a diss song that has become so big, so damaging and detrimental to the biggest pop star of our generation's career that it broke the record of becoming the first diss song to ever catch a lawsuit. A diss song that allowed Kendrick Lamar to unify his entire city.
And by the way, that lawsuit is going to backfire on Drake. That whole lawsuit is backfiring. It's coming out that Drake potentially is somewhat being exposed as a liar in that lawsuit. So, but it's allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. We don't know yet until more details come out. So that's what I'm gonna have to say.
City on stage in Inglewood at a show that generated hundreds of thousands of dollars for local LA businesses nonetheless. It's fair to say that Drake lines like "get more love in the city that you from" or "numbers wise I'm out of here, you're not keeping up" aged horribly, but the one line that mattered in Family Matters that aged like the finest of wines was none other than because tonight Kendrick Lamar not only swept up every award in the rap category with Not Like Us, but Not Like Us becomes the most awarded rap song in the Grammys history and breaks the record of being the first hip-hop song to ever win.
Okay, I'll give Drake that credit. I'll give Lawbreeze that credit. Yes, that bar aged well for the only song, but everything else just aged poorly.
Song of the Year at the Grammys. While Drake is out here breaking records for being the first rapper to ever file a lawsuit over a diss song,
which I lost respect for Drake for.
Kendrick Lamar has only used that diss song to push the boundaries in hip-hop, unifying his city, pushing positivity, and breaking some of the most prestigious records in music history. Now we're going to break down everything that went down at the Grammys, Kendrick's acceptance speech, everyone who was chanting A minor as he went up to accept his awards, because there was a lot of them, alright? There was a lot of them. Drake was not lying. The one other bar that aged well was that this was definitely a 20v1. I don't know what Drake did to piss off the industry, but that lawsuit against UMG has really left him stranded in Australia against the whole music industry, because that entire Grammys building was singing Not Like Us louder than they were singing it at the pop-out concert. You thought a defamation lawsuit would stop the Grammys from playing Hey Drake, I Hear You Like 'Em Young or Certified PDF Files or A minor on national television? Then you thought absolutely wrong. But honestly, this is not about Drake. This is about the boundaries that Kendrick just broke for hip-hop music. This is a historic night. This is honestly, in my opinion, the first time that the Grammys almost got everything right. They even got the biggest R&B singer in the world right now to stop boycotting them and put on a performance tonight, which we will touch on later. But I want to emphasize to you guys why this is so important for hip-hop and how Kendrick just sparked a massive change in the way the Grammys operate and really just the entire direction of where the culture is currently headed and the artistry that we will value from this point forward. If you're wondering for a second why it's so incredibly monumental that Kendrick just won both record and Song of the Year in the main categories for not just a hip-hop song, but a diss song nonetheless, when everyone thought that the future of diss songs and rap battles could potentially be compromised by the defamation lawsuit that Drake just filed, then I want to emphasize to you why it is such an achievement to win in one of these main categories. Since the inception of hip-hop and the Grammys, only one other hip-hop song has ever won in the main categories, and that was This Is America in 2019 by Childish Gambino for Record of the Year. No song has ever won Song of the Year. And let's look at the very few times that the Grammys ever even nominated hip-hop songs in these main categories, and let's see who they lost to. All the way back in 1990, MC Hammer was nominated for You Can't Touch This. Record of the Year, he lost to Phil Collins' Another Day in Paradise. In 1996, they skipped over some of the most amazing hip-hop songs we've ever gotten, from legends like Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre. The list goes on, but in 96, they did nominate Coolio for his song Gangsta's Paradise for Record of the Year, but that of course did lose to Eric Clapton's Change the World. In 1999, they nominated Lauryn Hill for Doo-Wop for Record of the Year. That lost to Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. In 2001, Eminem was nominated for Record of the Year with The Real Slim Shady. He lost to U2's Beautiful Day. Outkast was also nominated in that category for Hey Ya. They also lost. In 2002, Outkast again was nominated for Miss Jackson for Record of the Year. They lost to Norah Jones's Don't Know Why. In 2003, Eminem again was nominated for Record of the Year with Lose Yourself. He lost to Coldplay's Clocks. In 2004, with the emergence of Kanye West, we saw Jesus Walks get nominated for Song of the Year. That lost to John Mayer's Daughters. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, they seemed to nominate every song that had a Rihanna feature, as in 2008, Rihanna and Jay-Z's song Umbrella was nominated for Record of the Year. That lost to Amy Winehouse's Rehab. In 2011, Eminem and Rihanna's song Love the Way You Lie was nominated for Record of the Year. That lost to Lady Antebellum's song Need You Now. In 2012, Rihanna and Kanye West's All of the Lights was nominated for Song of the Year. That lost to Adele's Rolling in the Deep. 2014, the Grammy Darlene Macklemore was nominated for Thrift Shop for Song of the Year. That lost to Lord Royals. In 2015, they nominated Iggy Azalea with her song Fancy. That, to no surprise, lost Record of the Year to Sam Smith's Stay With Me. In 2016, Kendrick received his first nomination for Song of the Year with his song All Right. That lost to Ed Sheeran's song Thinking Out Loud. Kendrick again was nominated in 2018 for his song Humble for Record of the Year. That lost to Bruno Mars's 24K Magic. 2019 was the first time a rap song won with Childish Gambino's This Is America. It won Record of the Year. In 2020, Old Town Road by Lil Nas X lost Record of the Year to Billie Eilish. In 2023, Kendrick again was nominated for The Heart Part 5 for Record and Song of the Year. That lost as well. And so here we are today after dozens and dozens of snubs on classic records. Not Like Us becomes the first hip-hop song to win both Record and Song of the Year, and simultaneously becomes the most awarded rap song at the Grammys in history, as it won in every single category it was nominated in: Best Music Video, Best Rap Song and Performance, and of course both Record and Song of the Year. Kendrick now also...
Which is insane. Insane to hear that he won for those awards. It's crazy that hip hop is now getting the respect it rightfully deserves. Like, you know, hip hop's been snubbed for so many years, not just in the Grammys for those categories, but just for anything. Like, for example, the Super Bowl, and you know, you got to give props to Jay-Z. Regardless, he finally broke the barriers to now officially get hip hop and R&B a platform to even perform on that big stage. Hip hop has, like I said, and even KRS-One even talked about this too. I remember when hip hop celebrated 50 years, KRS-One said that he was invited to perform at the Grammys, but KRS-One turned it down. He said that for 49 years, the Grammys have been ignoring hip hop, like real hip hop, not like the pop route, but real hip hop, the real hip hop, more for the actual art form, the craft, and the culture, and skill wise. But now that Kendrick Lamar kind of broke those barriers for real hip hop to actually get the attention they deserve. I'm not saying hip hop has been getting the attention, but more on the pop side instead of the real hip hop side. A lot more. That's how I look at it.
Also makes history, becoming the second most awarded artist at the Grammys. Sorry, second most awarded hip-hop artist. Because with the 5 awards he took home tonight, he now has a total of 22 Grammys. He's only behind both Kanye West and Jay-Z, who have a total of both 24 awards each. But if you think for a second he's not gonna surpass them next year, then you are sorely mistaken, because GNX was released in November. The cutoff date for albums that could be nominated for Grammys was in August, so GNX will only be able to be nominated for next year's Grammys. I have no doubt Kendrick will collect more than 2 awards next year, which will make him the most awarded hip-hop artist in Grammys history. And if you guys have been keeping up with the channel, then I kindly ask you to smash the like button, because we have been on point with the predictions for the Grammys within the RapAHolicz community. I told you guys weeks ago, Not Like Us was about to win Record of the Year. It was about to win every award in the rap category. I said Doechii would let...
Oh yeah, he definitely did, because if you guys remember, I actually did a reaction video of the predictions of Kendrick Lamar winning 5, predicting that he will win a lot of Grammys for that song. And I got to give it to RapAHolicz. Your prediction came true. It came true.
Likely win Best Rap Album of the Year, but I gotta be honest, I did not expect a clean sweep like this. I thought, yeah, he might win Record of the Year, but not both Record and Song of the Year. That is absolutely insane. I don't think the Grammys usually do that, where they give the same song both Song and Record of the Year. It just shows the impact, the cultural significance that Not Like Us has had over 2024, and what it will continue to do in 2025 and way beyond. And Kendrick made that known in his speech, or speeches should I say. They had to get that boy up there a couple times. They weren't done giving him awards until the night was done. They were battling over who's Prince, who's Michael Jackson. Kendrick Lamar, I'm sorry Drake, he is both. At this point you gotta just sue the Grammys, that's all you could do. Because this just solidified Not Like Us as possibly the greatest hip-hop diss record of all time. Oh,
and I just tell my friend, I was telling a friend that's the same thing. Ever since Lawbury Karen Graham filed that lawsuit, it just shows that this record is indeed the greatest diss track of all time. Now, this record, right now I know there's a lot of different videos on YouTube counting the top 10 best diss tracks of all time. They might as well add Not Like Us to that list now, in the top 10, or potentially top 5.
Just another crazy stat before we jump into, the whole Grammys breakdown, everything Kendrick said during his speeches, etc. The glazing isn't done. Another record that Kendrick Lamar has broken is he's become the only male rapper in history to win 5 Grammys in a single night. The craziest part is he's done this 3 different times. After the release of To Pimp a Butterfly, he won 5 awards at the Grammys in 2016. After the release of Damn in 2017, he won 5 awards at the 2018 Grammys. And now, after the release of Not Like Us, he has won 5 awards at the 2025 Grammys, all for that one song. So how many stocks does he really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus you know the rest. And I think the most poetic part of this entire night is the fact that the presenter of Song of the Year at the Grammys, the woman who handed Kendrick Lamar his award for Not Like Us, was none other than the legendary Diana Ross, who starred in the movie The Wiz, the same movie that Kendrick Lamar sampled in Euphoria. The first line of the first diss track he released to kick off this battle, where Richard Pryor said, "Everything they said about me is true, I'm a phony."
Phony! You're nothing but a phony!
Everything you say about me is true! I'm a phony! I got no powers!
And my apologies, as I'm recording this video, quick edit, Jay-Z actually broke Kanye's record to become the most awarded rapper in history at the Grammys. He won his 25th award this year as he was credited on Beyonce's album Cowboy Carter, which won the Album of the Year. In my opinion, another great pick. Beyonce has been, I believe, the most awarded and nominated artist at the Grammys in history, but has never won Album of the Year.
I just mentioned that earlier.
So for her to get it this late in her career emphasizes that the Grammys are really trying to make an effort to move things in a more positive direction. But anyways, back to Kendrick Lamar. It looks like he's going to have to win 4 more Grammys to beat Jay-Z's record as the most awarded rapper of all time at the Grammys. But tonight, as he went up to accept his 21st and 22nd Grammy Awards, Kendrick was rocking none other than a Canadian tuxedo. It's all in the imagery, man. Everything Kendrick Lamar does with the imagery, the music, the messaging, it's all with a purpose. And this was the beautiful icing on the cake to celebrate this monumental achievement for hip-hop, for diss records, with the sneakiest of sneak disses. Because if you guys didn't know, all right, let me put you on to a little bit of Canadian culture. As a fellow Canadian, a Canadian tuxedo is when you wear jeans and a jean jacket. And that's exactly what Kendrick was wearing tonight.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I never know. Oh, wow. Kendrick, you're diabolical for this. This is really diabolical. I didn't catch that. I was like, why is Kendrick Lamar wearing a jean jacket and some jean pants? And I was like, why? I never noticed that. That's crazy. You can tell by wearing that. You guys know, that's obviously a shot at Drake. You wearing fashionable jean jacket and some jean pants. And if you guys notice, Drake kind of did the same thing, where that's like somewhat of his signature look that Drake would normally wear. Now Drake will wear a lot of things, but he will wear like signature looks like that. So that's obviously a shot at Drake.
And as he went up to accept this award, there was tons of legends in the crowd. Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, Swizz Beatz. But honestly, I think the artist who was most happy for Kendrick to win this award was none other than Taylor Swift. Drake was using her name left and right in this entire beef, claiming she was Kendrick's new boss, claiming Kendrick was too scared to drop his diss track because it get overshadowed by her new album. He dropped a whole diss song with her name on it, Taylor Made Freestyle. And she returned the favor tonight by dancing like an absolute freak to Not Like Us.
Hey, Taylor was funny. Hey, Taylor Swift was funny in this video when she was dancing. That you got to give Taylor Swift credit.
I'm talking from every angle. Here's some more angles for you guys. One last one.
The Grammy goes to, even if it's not you, Beyonce, I might just say, Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
She was rapping the song word for word. And honestly, the entire crowd was rapping it. I'm shocked. Like, they played the most polarizing verse of the entire song. Literally blasting, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young," in the middle of the ceremony. The entire crowd chanting it. And the crowd exploded. I'm talking Diddy Baby Oil Freak Off explosion when they heard the A minor bar.
Oh, MG, that was diabolical. That was diabolical.
Set it up and pop, I'm a young drug. Won't pass the arcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5.
So for the first 3...
Oh yeah, Act, you got exposed too. If you guys notice, if y'all seen, Act was exposed for Nah, I'm not gonna give Ack credit because after the weird stuff Ack is doing, I'm gonna scratch that. Ack, you don't get no credit.
The awards that Not Like Us won: Music Video of the Year, Rap Song, and Rap Performance of the Year. Those were presented during the pre-ceremony, so Mustard accepted all of those awards. By the third one, I think he was like genuinely tired walking up and down that stage so many times to collect all these awards like wild Pokemon. But when the main show started, we hadn't seen Kendrick in the crowd. The Grammys had announced that there'd be a surprise performer during the ceremony. I had assumed, because we hadn't actually seen Kendrick, but his TDE presence was felt through Doechii and through SZA, I thought maybe he was hiding backstage and he would be the surprise guest. To my surprise, I was actually wrong, and it ended up being none other than The Weeknd. And again, I think the Grammys made a lot of right moves during tonight's ceremony, a lot of initiatives that should have been taken years in advance, many snubs that could have been avoided in many different instances, mainly with The Weeknd situation. Way back in 2020, he had arguably the biggest album.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm not gonna react to the whole video because, like I said in past videos, I want to make sure it's balance it out between 20 to 30 minutes. I don't want to go overboard, even though if I have to, but this video might take so long to break down. So because it's over 30 minutes, it's only better to keep it around. Now, there are moments I have done videos for over 40 minutes, but when, like, unless if it's like a 12, maybe like between a 12 to a 20-minute video, that will work, but just 30 minutes I can't do. So we're going to leave it like there. But shout out to Kendrick Lamar. You know, he definitely deserves this. I'm excited for the Super Bowl that is this Sunday. This Sunday. He will be putting on a great show, and I can't wait to see SZA. And on top of that, I can't wait because I did mention this. I will be going to Kendrick Lamar's Grand National Tour as well. Him and SZA co-headlining here in Michigan and Detroit. So shout out to all my people in Detroit. If you're there, holla at your boy. Man. Just a great year and a great moment for Kendrick Lamar. Just a great moment. But let me know in the comments down below. Do y'all believe that it was well-deserved for Kendrick Lamar to have a clean sweep of the Grammys? And also, let me know in the comments down below, do you think Beyoncé deserved Album of the Year? Because I believe she does, because there's this thing going around saying that Billie Eilish got snubbed of that category, but this is no disrespect. Billie Eilish is a great artist, but I think for Beyonce's case, it's long overdue that she well deserves that award. But yeah, but let me know in the comments down below of those two questions. But yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Also follow me on my social media platforms above my head, and also join the Discord. It will also be in the description down below. So without further ado, I'll see you guys on the next one. Deuces.